Yes. Oh, you're yawning. Uh-huh. Talk to my cat. That's what I do. I sit and talk to my cat. She's just staring at me like I'm an idiot. You're such a good girl. You're such a pretty girl. How'd you get so pretty? Like she's gonna answer. Anyway, um, my cat's awesome. Her name is Sally. Anyway, you don't need to know that, but you do actually. So this is my first my video after the whole Eiffel 69 fiasco. You know, all the fucking you know. So this is I'm back. I can do this again. No more requests. No more requests because too much controversy. First CD called Godflesh. I mean Godhead. The band is called Godhead. The reason why I mentioned Godflesh is because I found this in the 99-cent bin and I picked it up really quick because I thought it was a CD by Godflesh that I just didn't have. And I thought, oh, okay. And then I quickly got out of the record store after I bought it. And I realized this isn't Godflesh, this is Godhead. I'm like, who the hell are they? I don't know who these people are. Well, they sound like Creed. They sound like Creed. They act like I don't know. This is like the band. I don't know. There's just one guy. There is apparently 4 guys in the band because they list 4 people, but this guy was the only one that showed up for the picture. Um, you know, so bald, sleeved arm. You know, of course. You know, there's a lot of bald heavily tattooed guys in telemarketing in the future, I see. I mean, I just predict. Um, this came out in 2006, and it sounds exactly like Creed. Do you remember Creed from like early 90s? That kind of like, you know, and they were like this god band, like this religious rock band. They kind of sound like that. Um, this is like a retrospect of their whole career, I would guess, because it's it's a CD and a video. Oh, it's videos and interviews. I watched the video. I didn't notice the interviews. Oh my god, I can't wait to go watch the interviews because maybe they'll explain why they make such horrible music. But anyway, they sound just like Creed. If you remember Creed, what was one of their songs? With eyes wide open, or something like that. I don't know. They're really horrible, and these guys suck too. I'm gonna give them 1 star because Godhead really sucks. So that's them. All right. Second band is called In These Dreams. In Thy Dreams. Oh God, how pretentious. In Thy Dreams. And their album cover really annoys me. It's a naked. It's hard to really give you an idea of what it looks like because I'm not doing this well. It's a naked girl with 2 naked girls at her crotch. See right there, you know, looking up at her vagina like, oh look, it's a vagina. You know, like they're about to do something. There's skulls everywhere. It's like, you know, a metal nerd's idea of like porn. They got scales, so they're kind of like mermaid, naked devil women. The album is called The Gates of Pleasure. I don't know if we get pleasure from any of these people. Um, yeah, so that's it. I'm just so over that whole. I hate the imagery that goes along with metal. It's lots of like naked girls, and I'm just not into it. And skulls, and just like how lame. Anyway, the music isn't that bad. It has that like voice, you know. But you know, but it's death. It's black metal or whatever. You know, these are the guys. It's kind of heavy but it's not heavy enough. And they kind of break off into these little melodic solos, and that kind of gets on my nerves. So there's parts of the songs that are okay, and there's parts that are just really really annoying. Where they get it's kind of like they don't know what they want. They want to be very commercial, but at the same time they want to be, you know, goth, or not goth, but like, you know, that heavy metal, like, you know, stuff I used to make fun of. But I like the noise aspect of it, but they're not noisy enough, so, and, and the cover's lame, so these guys get 1 star. Oh God, everyone's getting 1 star. No, they get 2 star. Because I don't hate them. Like, I hate Godhead, like, because they sound like Creed, and I hate Creed. These guys are a little heavier, a little noisier, and just for the fact that they're noisier and heavier, I kind of give them a little bit more. So I'll give them 2 stars. The next album is also, is a retrospective. It's a retrospective. It's called Neurology by a group called Neuractive. It's 94 to 2000. This is them. Or it's him. It's a guy. And he plays keyboard music. And by the cover art and all the artwork, it kind of looks like, you remember in the early 90s, there was a label called Network that kind of was like the Canadian version of Wax Trax, where they kind of like did a lot of like pseudo-industrial, like, you know, keyboard heavy, like driven electronic music, very a la, I don't know, like there was good bands like from that period, or there's good electronic artists and bad. There's a lot of bad, and these guys are in the bad. Like, they don't have the like pop sensibility or the interesting writing or the talent that a group like Depeche Mode have. That's another band that has a lot of they use electronics. Um, and they don't have the creativity of like Coil or Cabaret Voltaire, um, or the interest in just in like confusion, or like, pushing limits, or like, so they're no Skinny Puppy or Ministry. Um, they're just boring. They're just really, really. They have electronic sounds, which I like, but the beat is really like for every fucking song, and the guy comes in with this like really bad like voice. I'm not gonna do it. This is really annoying. So I give these guys a 1 star. Now that's a lot. This cost me 99 cents for this 1 star, and it's 2 CDs and a DVD of really silly videos. So I mean, that's a lot of shit, and this defines their. Oh, and it's a limited edition, 1,500 copies, and it's just really, really bad. It's really boring, and I only got one of the discs too, because it was just really bad. It was just kind of had a very almost like Pet Shop Boy kind of sound, like kind of really gay, just really bad. But they want to be like more interesting and darker, like Depeche Mode, but in very obvious ways, so they're not as clever as Depeche Mode have been. I don't know, I'm a very big Depeche Mode fan because I think they're very underrated, and they're a lot, and I think lyrically and musically they're a lot darker and a lot more progressive than people give them credit. It's just me. I don't give a fuck. But these guys, Neurology, they ain't gonna do it. They're no Skinny Puppy, and they're no anybody, which is why we don't know them. I bet they're from Canada, though. That's just my opinion.